Hello, beautiful world. This is Faris AlHajri, founder of Aqua Wellness, Virginia, and founder of Aqua Revitalize Therapy Heart, or Aquapathic Medicine Harm, or simply Aquapathy. Our topic here today covers one of the aspects of health, particularly the emotional health. Understanding emotional health is to understand how to cope with life, circumstances, challenges, and how to tune yourself into a positive vibe and keep focusing. Let your soul to focus into incidents, ambitions, more than just to let your body, where your brain represent part of your body. Your brain, particularly, or your entire body, does not perform the way you were created. Your brain controls you, and your brain, through hallucination, looking at events on a pessimism way, leads to you to become part of the problem instead of becoming part of the solution. The key, the master key, lies within yourself. Now, everybody wants to achieve the best. Everybody wants to stay optimistic. Everybody wants to say, yes, life is beautiful. I live in a beautiful world. Yeah, everybody wants to say, yes, the world is beautiful. The world is wonderful. But what's going on? That we see many people in a different way. What makes us to have the fear, phobia, anxiety, and so on, which can destroy your entire career, your entire future, achievements, and so on. Finding yourself like swimming in the ocean, but you find yourself just drowning, and you can't even take one step forward. So let me reveal to you, as you watch this video, whether live or after this, to understand that everything is awakening. With the title, The Universe is Awakening. So on yourself. Why does a person feel mood swings, often accompanied by tensions, illusions, pessimism, looking at the event negatively than being positive, whether the person be rich or poor, leader or follower, superior or subordinate, educated or illiterate, a teacher or a student, old or young, and so on. When waking up from sleep in the morning, life begins again to all living organisms on this planet Earth. Whether trees, birds, animals, like fishes, and all living organisms, including plants. And above that, yourself, the human being, the most intelligent creature, the most capable, the most genius, the most powerful among all creatures in this planet Earth. So life begins in the morning. Again, the cycle of life continues. The blood circulation in the morning returns to its full and comprehensive activity after a complete relaxation throughout the period of sleep. So when you are asleep, is what is called the basic metabolic at rest. Your energy is at its lowest state. But after a long process by the brain cells in the biological reprogramming of the body in an attempt to control anything abnormal in the body, a process known as a state of homeostasis or homeostatic balance. Whether on the physical side, such as diseases, infections, or from a bacteria or any foreign invaders, a virus, a harmful bacteria, or any chemical resulted from various sources, or in the emotional aspects of health, reprogramming the regulation and secretion of hormones that control everything about you, the way you feel, your behaviors, the way you think, the way you take action, the way you deal with others, the way you look at life, the way you persevere, the way you control your mood, anxiety, and so on. And look at the world. The world is beautiful. The world is wonderful. The master key lies within yourself. No one to blame except yourself. The success is within yourself. The secret keys. You are the master key. You are the controller of who you want to be and who you meant to be. Followed by the mental aspect in increasing and improving your productivity, getting rid of routines, perform your task much more in accuracy manner, focus, reducing accidents, keep concentration, and the fight and or flight response, happiness, love, and so on. So every hormone plays a vital role in your life, in everything. Following by the spiritual aspect of you, trying to link relationship between the body and the soul, discovering that some cosmic secrets that bind the human being to the Creator, the great being, the striving to discover and flourish the great human values that you possess the power of you to unleash your potential, your hidden potential. Looking at yourself as you were in the middle of the desert or place of nowhere, and you do not hold a compass or a GPS to guide you, but you have the capability to control your path. Followed by the social aspect, which is the last one. So we coined these PEMS health, PEMS aspects of health, PEMSS, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and finally the social. Social is how you integrate with the society. How do you integrate with the people irrespective of any differences in culture, in color, in financial strength, tradition, color, sex, age, and so on. And I understand that you are so unique and so on, every human being. How you can easily integrate with others that understand that this beautiful world just has turned into a small village that easily get almost 8 billion people easily integrate one another, easily to travel, easily to connect one another through social media, through all this evolution of the internet and so on. Technological advance, the easy access to internet and so on. Information technology. Thus, human is obliged to attain comprehensive commitment and strive to discover what are the basic natural components where each cell of the human being and each organ of the body, of the human body, fully rely and depend on them, which we coined them, or it's known as to be the non-living things, in order to perform its duty and task at its maximum capacity. Now the ball is in your court. Understand, you are just one of the living organisms. You are the top. You are the leader of all the creatures, the living organism. Because you think, you discover, you explore, you perform your task. But understand that every living organism fully rely on non-living things, which also form part of nature, created, not invented by human. But every living organism rely on these non-living things to maintain the homeostatic state. Thank you so much, beautiful world, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy life. Life is beautiful. Life is marvelous. The master key, rely within yourself. Have a great day.